What's up guys and welcome back to another video. So today we are gonna be discussing about another interesting and amazing topic. So if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe. But before starting the video, I would like to tell all the viewers a big surprise that I've created my second channel called Vlog Nation, link in the description. Go subscribe that channel too, because in that I'll be doing my face reveal as well as we are gonna be doing awesome and humorous vlogs in that. So if you want awesome vlogs, then go subscribe to that channel and I'll meet you in that channel too. Today's interesting and amazing topic is the truth behind the moon landing. Now you all would have been thinking that what a topic this is, but this is a very interesting and amazing topic. So I'll be sharing my thoughts on this topic and I'll tell you what, according to my opinion, is the real thing. So what are these theories? The moon landing conspiracy theories claim that some or all elements of the Apollo program and the associated moon landings were hoaxes staged by NASA, possibly with the aid of other organizations. The most notable claim is that the 6 crewed landings were faked and that 12 Apollo astronauts did not actually walk on the moon. Various groups and individuals have made claims since the mid 1970s that NASA and other knowingly misled the public into believing the landings happened by manufacturing, tampering with, or destroying evidence, including photos, telemetry tapes, radio, and TV transmission. It has been over half a century since individuals or group of organizations are blaming NASA that they have faked up all the events that happened in 1969. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, NASA launched the Apollo missions to the moon that ultimately landed 12 astronauts on the lunar surface in a series of historic missions. Or did they? Well, actually NASA did. But that hasn't stopped conspiracy theorists from maintaining that humans never set foot on the lunar surface and that the entire effort was massively staged even for the world to see. Now look, the people who are telling that the moon landing was faked and staged, now let me tell you about something very interesting. Now many of you wouldn't have heard about the space race. The space race was a 20th century competition between two Cold War rivals, the Soviet Union and the United States, to achieve first in space flight capability. It had its origin in the ballistic missile placed nuclear arms race between the two nations following World War II. The technological advancement required to rapidly achieve space flight milestones was seen as necessary for national security and mixed with the symbolism and ideology of the time. So why the US could have staged and faked this all up? Now the Soviet Union achieved an early lead in the space race by launching the first artificial satellite Sputnik 1 in 1957, which would have been the first attempt to send a man-made aircraft on space. The United States led during the moon race by landing Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon on July 20th, 1969. But to handle the humiliation, the United States would have also staged this up. Now, look, what are the proofs that might make you believe that this can be a hoax? Now look, on 2013, the curiously and site conducted a survey in US, and in US 70% of the people believe that the moon landing was an hoax. Prepare for the impact. The biggest theories that tell us that this was probably a hoax. Over the years, there have been several specific arguments that point to the potential fakeness of the moon landing. Let's run through them one by one. The flag. Yes, there's no wind on the moon, and yet the flag in the moon landing footage is often said to be seen flowing in the wind. This is up for debate. Some say that there is down to the way to the flag is set up. Others point out that miss the detail would be pretty ridiculous of the moon landing was faked, given how many other things are done correctly. The lack of stars. To put the argument simply, it is that there are stars in space, but stars don't feature in the footage very much. While many point to this being a fatal flaw, others have pointed out that stars are pretty difficult to capture without special camera techniques. Number 3. The direction of shadows. The moon landing was probably fake because the direction or angle of the shadow of things in the footage are pointing to the wrong way, say some. Others point out that there were a number of things the light from the sun could have been bouncing off from the earth to moon surface to vessel itself. Number 3, the lack of blast craters. Some say that the impact of the landing out though have created a significant crater. Others say that the impact wouldn't have been that huge given the way the vessel came down. Number 4, who filmed them stepping down onto the moon? And another theory that there was a camera crew filming the astronauts first stepped on the moon. If not, how they would have filmed it. But there's also a simple answer to this one. NASA fitted a camera on the ladder. Now, there are two sides of a coin, right? So now let's discuss about the other part of the coin. What are the proofs that will tell you that the moon landing was real? Number 1, there are lunar footprints. Here on Earth, footprints generally don't last very long, right? So whenever you leave your tracks, you fully expect that whether takes it minutes, days or weeks, eventually the natural phenomena in the world will cover them up. Winds blowing along the sand dunes, rains in the forest, or plants and animals' activity will eventually animate the evidence of your passing. All of this happens for a variety of reasons, which include the fact that Earth has an atmosphere that we have weather. So if we walked on the moon, we would expect those footprints to still be there. And as per proofs, we have those footprints. Number 2, over 8,000 photos documenting our trips. Perhaps we all need a reminder of what the sacrifices were meant to our journey to the moon. We accomplished the unthinkable journey by banding together to achieve a common goal and could do it all once again. NASA has released all the photos of the 12 missions that have made it to the space and they are all real. Number 3, scientific equipments we have installed on the moon. Did you know that we have bought up a large amount of scientific equipments that and installed it on the lunar surface during the Apollo missions? Many scientific equipment such as lunar cesiometers have been installed in the moon and we have proof of the pictures. Now the conclusion of all these facts are that whenever something historic happens in this world, then there are 1% of the people who try to tell that all the things were faked up and staged up. So I can't exactly tell you whether this was staged or whether it was real, but I can tell you that there are both facts about it was real and fake. So if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye guys.